We're finally here. Okay, so this is Claude, this is Dimitri, and this is Adagard. So we're gonna go in order from bottom to top, and then I'm just gonna choose the one that I want to join, I guess, as the last one. So we're just gonna see the other options, and then we're gonna go to do the main thing.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk.
Looks like we'll have to...
Sit. That's all you have to say.
My.
Okay, we're finally back. I just went to the title screen and then just skipped all the way here, so we're gonna do Adagard's Empire now.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk.
And we are here. Now we can save this as my official save spot. I'm gonna see if I can delete that somehow, but first, let's talk to these people.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Okay, it should be simple enough. So they're outside. I guess we can talk to her first.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Iron Sword and Funerary. You should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become professor. That's our task. Okay. I'm super completionist kind of person. I like to complete all of things. Advisory. Oh, this is where the talk was, I think. I like completing every quest as much as possible. So I won't leave a mission until I complete the quest. I mean, that's just the kind of person I am, I guess. Oh, I have to press A on that, and then I could just move through the doors. Minimap. Yeah, I realized that when I was poking around things.
That's so...
Petra. So there's Dorothea. Oh. There's Adagard. Ash is the best. Or is true enough? What is my name? Okay. So there was a Lawrence with a C. Wow, you have a really close name to mine. I have no age.
Hi.
I didn't know there was someone with that name.
Hey there.
Okay. Hi.
Pity? For what? Oh, yeah. I should change my settings. Okay. Now this is better.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk.
Hresvelk.
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes. Basically everyone. Let's go one by one.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant even. But there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
She has at least multiplace experience, so I'd say that's good for 1 year of just grinding things. She's weak to bows and casters.
Me?
Oh.
What else?
Then Hubert.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Nice. What's Grand MT? What's MT? He's weak to axe, flying, and casters. 49?
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
I mean, his defining ability is catnap.
He's if he had...
Caspar?
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
What does the flag mean?
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Count Farley? Wasn't there someone with Count Farley also?
Is that
Okay, never mind. So there was none. Dorothea?
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Okay, and she's got a good defining ability. And Petra?
To the west of Foglin is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
So that's everyone.
So, you've accepted a teaching... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
So we've got that.
Yes.
There seems to be more here.
Huh?
I can't go past here yet. Oh my.
Pardon me.
Not yet.
Yes.
The Officers' Academy. Oh, there was a cat. Oh, I think I saw Petra and Hubert. Some people from the Black Eagles. Cat.
Yeah.
I'm stepping on the cat! Why? Oh, Claude's there.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Sure, let's just learn everyone.
Piqued your interest, have I?
Oh, he also has
As
that.
luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
He also has the same thing as Edelgard.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
2 extra damage. Raphael?
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it. He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Super lazy then.
Hilda is the only... If you look up
So, just put her in a male party. Leonie?
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Nice. That's pretty much it.
What do you think?
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice.
Oh.
I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who?
Oh, I did. No, I thought for some reason you already finished.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne van Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
And then there's one more here.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
We'll see.
Hey, what do you think?
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude. Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
No, probably not, depending on where I go. There was someone who wants to talk here, so I might as well just talk to everyone.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, Nothing to report.
Good to know.
Yes.
So even further. Yeah, I see him now. See Dimitri.
Right. Okay.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathed, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Well, I haven't seen them. Dimitri. Yeah, he has the same thing.
Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh.
Me? Oh, I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Dedue?
Dedue was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Dedue was born in... He's rather...
I need to work on my other advanced skills.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
He's got a good skill.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
So she's the healer. I guess that's the only one that I've seen, or I haven't been paying too much attention.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
And Ingrid, that's the last one.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
What? I will continue exploring first.
Hello.
Now I think it's time to go inside their houses and then we can finally... Hey.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Why, thanks.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedue. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Thank you.
Hey.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled, and he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Sounds familiar, but I don't know where, though.
Hey!
Okay.
Hey!
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Your hair color doesn't match your portrait.
Oh. Come on. What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Greetings.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello. I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Working on that?
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
He has that blank stare.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Yeah, I guess. We've finished talking to everyone.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Oh no. It's time. A house for students from the Adrestian Empire, many are nobility and most of them use magic. A house for students from the Kingdom of Fargus, most value chivalry and excellent military arts. A house for students from the Leicester Alliance. Leicester? I already forgot how to pronounce it. As per original tradition, many are skilled archers. I'm mainly picking this one because it's not even red. Like they said Black Eagle when it's like the Blue Lion, Golden Deer, which is basically yellow, but Black Eagle when it's not even supposed to be Red Eagle.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Sure, she seems most interesting and she's Miss Zero.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
I can always try the other routes when I'm done this, but I don't know if I will record those.
So our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
See you.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
Mine at all.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut.
Yes.
You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student.
Okay.
That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
First time greetings.
I want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Sure.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Pretty lively bunch, except Hubert.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
Yeah.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
I'll try. I will. For the sake of what I'm doing. Support. Okay, so I just need to talk to every single one of them. There are new places to explore in the monastery. 1,000 gold for this month's activities. Something on Saturday.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
For some reason, the way he spoke just reminded me of Igor from Persona. Like the person from the Velvet Room. And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Okay. Sunday.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
The Monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you have one day off. Okay. You're on the option first week Explorer. Yeah. That's all we can do right now anyway. Wait, unless there's something. Wait, why? I guess it's like a guide for people who don't know what they're doing. So this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. This is the dining hall to unlock the ability to fast travel there. Dormitory. So we got dormitory and dining hall.
So, these are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course. Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions are in order?
Maybe.
You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing. A great deal is expected from professors of the Officers Academy, so it's important to hone your skills. To put it plainly, you'll need to keep expanding your knowledge of all disciplines, not just battle.
Maximum activity points. Reading books, taking part in activities in other students, okay.
You should take your time when speaking with everyone, but when it comes to using the facilities, well, you need to be more careful about that. If you use them without planning ahead, your free time will be gone before you know it. Have you noticed the bulletin boards placed around the monastery? Those contain requests people have posted, as well as helpful information from the market. If you prove yourself by helping people with their requests, certain facilities here will become available for your use.
Nice.
The bulletin board is updated frequently, so I suggest checking it at least once a month.
I'll check it every week.
The monastery has some exceptional facilities that everyone who lives at the Officers Academy is welcome to make use of. For example, you can enjoy a meal with your students at the dining hall, or take part in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. I suggest visiting the various facilities whenever you have the time to spare. It's a great way to get to know the students, faculty, and various workers here.
Nice.
Dimitri and Claude are the leaders of the other two houses. Do not underestimate them. When we take the field, it would be best not to engage the both of them at once.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
We'll see. Not a chance.
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Sure. Who's Yuritsa?
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Listen to this. A moment. So.
Okay.
Yes. Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Oh, thank you.
I have a request.
Sure. Greenhouse Keeper.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of the class assignment in the future.
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the Academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
I thought that was a bird, but it's apparently a Pegasus.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Nah. Oh, Leonie. So I guess we can fast travel now? Oh yeah, I didn't even go upstairs. I hope there's no one upstairs.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best. I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're
okay with that, Professor?
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers' Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Okay. This is the greenhouse, so there's someone here that I need to talk to. There's Marianne? If I remember her name correctly.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
Wow. Maybe.
Goddess.
Yeah, Marianne.
I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Unbelievable.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids, well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Saros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing. Let's see. I'm a little busy.
Oh, sorry.
If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there.
I'm a little busy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
My thanks.
So there are some hidden items too, but I can barely see those items. Okay, so I still got one activity in me. Just have to find the others. Petra.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. My brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Fishkeeper. It's so close. Why can't you do it? First select your bait. Wait until you see the silhouette of the fish you want to catch, then press A. So it's like a rhythm. We'll see. Oh. I didn't know. If it's rhythm, I got it. Caraxius? Caraxius. Report to Flame.
You have helped me so much.
Nice. This is the dining hall. Raphael, Lawrence, Petra. That's all I see. Oh no, it's Felix. Man.
Professor, I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking. If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
Oh, don't worry. It's fine.
Yes. I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Same here.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Why does she not like it? Oh wait, no, it might be because she doesn't like the item. Yeah, enjoyed by, okay. So today's special, let's go with Ada Guard. Sure. Oh, then I have no more.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Nice. Wow, those, I like those faces of these. Oh, nice. And it does look good. Yay, more money funds.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Nice. There isn't anything more, but we need to see if there's anyone else we can talk to.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, it's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
About that. I like how the doors just open. Annette?
As part of our commitment to the goddess, the Knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
I just realized this is just an exploration episode, so the next one we'll see what else we can do.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's alright. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
Can't say I
I
have.
suppose it was silly to ask. Hello, Professor. You haven't...
No. But who was it?
Yes. I hear a member of House Hresfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively,
while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Okay. What else is here? Lycidia.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
You like reading?
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Good for you. Huh, just do some outside. But no, we just went.
Professor!
Thank you.
Listen, let me tell you the provenance of our class name. The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
Okay, that makes much more sense now. Unless you just didn't even see it, like me. At least now I get the context.
Right. Before I came to the Officers' Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Ingrid.
Here's the story. The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to cut this out. Cut some things out so it's not going to be too long.
Hi, Professor. How are you doing? If you're not busy, would you like to join me on a little trip into town? If I'm cooped up in this dusty old monastery for too long, it drives me absolutely crazy.
Sure, but I have no more exploration points.
This is the Golden Deer House. You're in charge of a different class, right? Too bad we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Yes, that's it. Now let's see the second floor, and then we can call this a recording. If there's nothing, we'll just skip to when I basically end this. Nope, there's still some talking. Aloise.
I think. Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a
No.
sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
We'll see. Sure.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
I hope you do well with it.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Oh wow. Wait, what? He has more?
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are...
It's just the same thing. This must be Dad's. Kept his quarters.
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
None. So then let's go talk to Rhea, which I think is the last person we need. Oh, there's still one more. Let's go talk to that person.
I think... Huh? Really?
Library.
Say now, Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garreg Mach for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
This is gonna be a long one, so I suggest you guys just pause it because I'm gonna pause it when I'm editing this so I can read it. I read this in my free time.
What? What the? Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Fine. Focus on part 2. Revelation Goddess, all things she's above the... Alright, see, hear, receive. Heroes. So then that's where the crest came in, and here we are. The 5 eternal commandments. Dare not doubt or deny the power or existence of the goddess. Dare not speak the goddess' name in vain. Dare not disrespect your father. Dare not abuse their power. Dare not kill, harm, lie, or steal unless such acts are committed by the will to... What?
Could I trouble you?
Empire nobles. Here's folk. So this is Ada guards. I guess this is some lore, so I'll just quickly skim through things. Addrestian. Kingdom. So this is okay. So it's been ordered. So there are 2 sections for the Empire. Now let's see if we can finally finish this episode.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
What's this? Ferdinand's birthday. Sure.
Much appreciated.
Okay, so that should be the end for this episode. How's referee bow? Okay, so this is where we bow. Okay. So, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for our videos. Even though we didn't do much, we're just exploring and getting to know everyone, basically. So, I still hope that you enjoyed this. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. And I hope that you have a nice day.